So after a long 14-hour day, look at that. It is coming together. So the new setup with the single turbo mounted up front, the nitrous back in play again to get that thing on full song. And then you'll see here, our boost control program is now going to be using this throttle body. And if you ask why a throttle body rather than like a straight gate, it's because of response time. Those things respond a lot quicker. So that's what we're doing for the boost control. No gates, no CO2. So we'll see how it works. So basically the theory behind it is that will bleed off all the boost and the turbo will stay at full song. So the power is always readily available. You just open and close the throttle body to provide the boost. So on shifts and things like that, I'm hoping that this will actually help with response time and get the car back in power quicker on the shifts. Another good thing about this setup is you can see this sport front-wheel drive-esque setup with all the weight up front. That's going to help with wheelie control, and that's why we did the turbo mounted up front this time instead of mounted up on top of the header like it usually was. This will get weight up front and be better utilized rather than having to add a bunch of weight up front. Now we put the turbo up there, and that should act like a weight basically. Before we always ran a big heavy weight bar like this up front, which is about 40 or 50 pounds. And now I don't know if we're actually gonna need that anymore. So hopefully this setup works as good as I think it's going to, with the nitrous back in play and the big 110 turbo and the weight up front. I'm thinking it's gonna work really well. So hopefully we will go in the dyno later this week. Hopefully tomorrow I get to fire it up after we do a little health check and just check over everything. But I'm pretty excited for this new setup to be live.